in the previous lecture we had seen the definition and concept of Q and how to represent the Q. So friend, what is Q? Q is also an abstract data type or a linear data structure just like stack data structure, in which the first element is inserted from one end called the rear, also called tail, and removal of existing element take place from other end called as front, also called head. So this makes the queue as a first in first out data structure, which means that element inserted first will be removed first. Now in this lecture we are going to start queue data structure using arrays. In this lecture we cover the operation performed on a queue with the help of the array. A queue data structure can be implemented using one dimensional array. The queue implement using array stored only fixed number of data values. The implementation of a queue data structure using array is very simple. Just define a one-dimensional array of a specific size and insert and delete the value into the array by using first in first out principle. So the variable front and rear initially are set to the -1 value. Whenever we want to insert a new value into the queue, increment the rear variable by 1 and insert at that position. Whenever we want to delete the value from the queue, then delete the element which is at the front position and increment the front pointer by 1. So now we start the queue operation using array. The queue data structure using array can be implemented as follows. Before we implement the actual operation, first follow the below steps to create the empty queue. So first step, include the header file, you know that, and define the constant size. Then declare all user defined functions which are used in the queue implementation. Create one dimensional array with above defined size, that is int queue of size. Define two integer variable front and rear and initialize both with -1 value. Then implement the main method to display the menu of operation list and make the suitable function called to perform the operation selected by the user on queue. Now we see the first operation enq, that means enq, and we pass the value to that function. Enq means inserting a value into the queue. In the queue data structure, enq is a function used to insert a new element into the queue. In a queue, the new element is always inserted at rear position. The enq function take one integer value as a parameter and insert that value into the queue. We can use the following step to insert an element into the queue. The first step is that check whether the queue is full. So for checking this, we use this condition, rear equal to size -1. If the value of rear equal to size -1, then we display the message queue is full, insertion is not possible. And if the queue is not full, then we increment the rear by value 1 and set the queue of rear to the value to the queue of rear. Now next function is the dequeue. The dequeue means deleting the value from the queue. In a queue data structure, dequeue is a function used to delete an element from the queue. In a queue, the element is always deleted from the front position. So the dequeue function does not take any value as a parameter. So we can use the following step to delete an element from the queue. So check whether the queue is empty. So if the front equal to rear, then we say that the queue is empty. Then we display the message queue is empty. Deletion is not possible. And if it is not empty, then increment the front pointer by 1 and display the deleted element, that means display q of front element, and check whether both front and rear are equal. Then set both the front and rear equal to -1. So, and next one is the display function. So now here the program will be shown, implementation of queue data structure using array. So here we include the header file, then define the size of the queue. Here I assign the size 10. Then there are three functions, void enqueue, we pass the integer type, then void dequeue and void display. Now we declare the variable int queue of size, front equal to -1, rear equal to -1. Now in the main method I take a two variable value and choice. Now in the while loop I include the menu, 1 for insertion, 2 for deletion, 3 for display and 4 for exit. Now enter your choice. Here %d, ampersand choice. So in the switch case I add the 4 cases. Case first for insertion, print, enter the value to insert. This is the message in printf function. Now scanf %d, ampersand value, and this value passed to the enqueue function, enqueue, and here is the value and break. Now case 2 is dequeue, case 3 is for display and case 4 is for exit, and default is the wrong selection, try again, default case. Now here look at the definition of the enqueue. Here void enqueue, enqueue is the inserting the element into the queue. Now here we pass the value to the particular enqueue function. So here we check that if the rear equal to size -1. So what is the size is the 10. So the value of the rear is -1. So -1 equal to 9. No, the condition is false. Then it will be go to the else part. If the front equal to -1, yes, then it will assign front to 0, and here value of the rear incremented by 1, and here we assign the particular value to the queue of rear, and we print the message insertion success. So this is the enqueue operation, that means inserting an element into the queue. Now next is the dequeue operation. Dequeue means deleting an element from the queue. So we check that if the queue is empty. So if the front equal to rear, then we say that the queue is empty and deletion is not possible. If this condition is false, then we increment the front pointer by 1 and we check that if the front equal to rear, then we assign front equal to rear equal to -1. Then that means we assign the value -1 to both the pointer, front as well as rear pointer. So here in the printf statement we print the deleted element queue of front, and in the display function we display the list of the queue. So if the rear equal to -1, then we say that the queue is empty, and in the else part we print the queue element. Here I equal to front, I is less than equal to rear, and I plus plus, and here we print the queue of I element. So when we run that program into the Turbo C, then here the menu will be occur. Suppose I enter the choice 2, then deleted 10 element. Suppose I enter the choice 3, then it will be show the result 20 and 30. So 10 will be deleted. So like that you can implement the queue using the array structure. So in the next lecture we will see the types of queues,